Good morning, girls. Now, today I am beginning a new chapter, that is chapter number 3, right? That is coordinate geometry. Now, coordinate geometry is a chapter, children, which deals with the location of the point or the plotting of the points on the Cartesian plane. You know what is a Cartesian plane, but I am going to tell you everything again. And plotting of the points, children, you have studied in class 8 also. In the chapter Introduction to Graphs, the first exercise was you had learned how to plot a point on the given Cartesian plane. Now, in this chapter, we are going to study the same, that is, how to plot a point, what is a Cartesian plane, and we will also study what is abscissa, what is ordinate, and we will also deal with the positive points as well as the negative points. Okay, now what is a positive and the negative coordinates? I'm going to show you all that over here. Now, you know that this is, in the previous class you have done only this, that this is x-axis and this is y-axis, right? Man, you know, if you are given a point, suppose P2, 3, you will mark it here. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is the point which will coincide with 3 here and 2 on the two on the x-axis. Now you should also know that if a point is given to you like 2 and 3 over here, the first one will be the x coordinate and we call it as abscissa. These terms you will find in your textbook, and the number 3, that is the second coordinate, will be called just ordinate. Okay, they are called coordinates of the point P, but the first number which lies on the x-axis is known as abscissa and the second number is called ordinate which lies on the y-axis. So remember that the first one will be the x-axis coordinate and the second number will be the y-axis. Now till now you have only studied about the plotting of the points with only positive numbers. Now we have negative numbers also, right? You know, negative numbers are also there, positive numbers are also there, and even 0 is there, which can be plotted on a Cartesian plane. Now what is a Cartesian plane? When the x-axis, when the x-axis and the y-axis intersect at a point, this point is called O, right? And these four parts of this plane, this whole thing is called a Cartesian plane. This plane is called the Cartesian plane, which is also called a coordinate plane. Coordinate plane. And the four parts of this coordinate plane are called quadrants, right? Quadrans. They are called quadrants. First quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant and fourth quadrant, right? So what is this? This is a Cartesian plane, also called the coordinate plane, in which x-axis and y-axis coincide with the point, that is a point O, which is called the origin. And the quadrant, the four parts of this plane are called Cartesian. What are they called? Quadrants. First, second, third, fourth are four quadrants in a Cartesian plane. Now, when any point is given to you, how will you come to know that in which quadrant it lies? You have to remember that in the first quadrant, both x coordinate and y coordinate will be positive. So if any point is given to you, suppose 2, 3, so it will lie in the first quadrant. Okay, then coming to the second quadrant, we have 2 points again. The first one, that is x will be negative and y will be positive. This is a second quadrant. In the third quadrant, both x and y will be negative, and why that will be negative, I'll explain you that also. And in the fourth quadrant, x will be positive and y will be negative. Okay, so you will write all this in your notebook and you will learn these points. Positive, both positive x and y, here x negative, y positive, and here both negative in the third quadrant and in the fourth quadrant x is positive and y is negative. Right? Now y. You know that x, this is x-axis and y-axis. All the positive numbers on the x-axis lies on the right side. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on will be on the right side of origin, that is O, which you normally know that on the number line, right side positive numbers, next left side which numbers? Negative numbers. So on the x-axis on the left side we will have -1, -2, -3, -4 and so on. Right? Now coming to the y-axis, over here you will have the positive points, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and on the down, that is bottom side, we have negative numbers of which axis? Y-axis. Okay, so I hope it is clear to you that these are the four quadrants, and how do we decide that which is positive? On the x-axis, on the right side you will have positive numbers, left side you will have negative numbers. So when you are plotting the point, you know which is whether you need a positive or a negative number. Then on the y-axis, on the top side, that is above the x-axis, the positive numbers are shown and here the negative numbers are shown. Right? Now this is how you will decide whether the given number is lying on which quadrant. So suppose I take up 2 points, 4 and 5. Now you know that 4 and 5 both are positive. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here I will take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but I will take minus, -1, -2, -3, -4, -5 and -6. Similarly down below 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, -1, -2, -3, -4, -5 and -6. Now if I have to plot a point P which is 4 and -5. So 4 and -5 will not lie in the first quadrant. It will lie in the last quadrant, that is the fourth quadrant. Yes, so where will be 4? 4 will be here, right? 4, and where is -5? 4 minus 5. This is -5, this is 4. So we have to draw a line. You can do this on the graph sheets, and this will be your -5 and this will be the point where we locate this point and we write here P, 4 and -5. So in which quadrant it is lying? It is lying in the fourth quadrant, because I told you that in the first quadrant x and y both will be positive. Here -x and y, one negative, one positive. Here both will be negative, and here x and -y. And I told you what is x and y? X and y are the coordinates of the given point. Now suppose I take a point Q, -4, -5. So where is -4, -5 going to lie? I told you that both the negative coordinates will lie on in the third quadrant. So we will take -4 here, right? And where is -5 here? So this line will coincide with this particular point, that is over here, and this will be -4, -5, and I name this point as Q. Okay, so children, what you will do today? Today you will write what is a Cartesian plane, right? A Cartesian plane is a plane in which the plotting of the points can be plotted. If you want a definition, you can check out your book, right? Then you will draw a Cartesian plane with x-axis and y-axis, and in the first diagram you will show the positive numbers and negative numbers. Here positive numbers and negative numbers in the first diagram. Now in the next, what you will write, you will again draw a plane, Cartesian plane, which is also called what plane? Coordinate plane. And you will write 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 quadrants. You will write what is a quadrant. Each part of the Cartesian plane is called a quadrant. Then you will write first x and y. You will understand what is x and y. X and y both are positive. Then in the second one, -xy. In the third quadrant, both are negative, right? And in the fourth quadrant, x and -y. So you will learn all this. Now depending on this, you will learn these, and then you can take up the points on your own. Any points you can take up on your own, and then you can start plotting those points on the Cartesian plane, and you will practice this much today. Now you can take graph sheets. If you don't have graph sheets, you can do it on your plain notebook, that is your maths notebook. And children, if you have any doubt, you can ask me, and I will continue tomorrow with the same chapter. That is, I think there are exercises now, and if there is any problem regarding this what I have taught you today, you can ask me your doubts. Okay, now you also should know that this is a positive side, this is a negative side, positive side, negative side. And when you know how to draw a Cartesian plane, it will be easy for you to understand how to plot a point, or in which quadrant you have to plot a point. Okay, now you can start with this new chapter, and any doubt children you can ask me. Okay, thank you, have a nice day.